This was the craziest live stream trade, bro. 5.5R. Need to join this, and then we didn't take that trade. Oh shit. S. Stream journal. Outcome. 5.5R. Fuck. This was a win. 5.5R. All streamed, all recorded. But look at this winning streak, bro. It's so fucked. With. Let's look at whiff real quick. 8.5R. Bro, I'm actually the most cracked trader in crypto, bro. You guys don't understand. No, like, look at this win rate and then look at the... Huh?
I've been looking at it. I see it.
But I streamed all of this, bro. I streamed all of this. Popcat.
Holy shit, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Happened to XRP?
Popcat. I got fucking railed here, bro. I was so pissed. Where was this trade? This was in blue. This was on 28th. Yeah, this was the trade here. Fucking hell. But even when I take my losses here, I would take me out and then it would run. Outcome. Loss. Take away 1. Shit. Stopped before. Oh wait, no, this is mistrade. No. Mistrade. Win. Trade. Stopped before running. Mistrade. I'm gonna name this MT. Tau. Kamala coins. XRP. But it actually wrecked through, bro. I took a trade here. It gave the cleanest rejection, and then I got stopped out. Like, there's nothing more clean than this, and I still got stopped out. XRP. H1. So I did say on stream that this was counter trend, and in the video I did say that instead of 1% risk, we would drop down to 0.5% risk. And then because we were in the counter trend, I dropped our risk down to 0.25. So that was very good risk management. Note, beautiful risk management due to wrong market bias. Not wrong, opposite. But the reason why I still took the trade was because the risk to reward was very good not to take. So I still took the trade there. Loss. Takeaway 0.25R. Yesterday. XRP. Oh. With. Did I journal that? With 8.5R. Yeah, that's the journal. This is the 8.5R. Yep. Pepe break even hit. Leave it that. Pepe stream journal.
Fuck, bro.
It's okay. BE.
Eddie Vet, you journal everything.
Yeah, well, you have to. You have to.
You have to. I got no clue, man.
Nah, but even like this is a good thing because it holds me accountable, so I don't do stupid shit.
Yeah. Smart.
Where are you?
I'm at home, bro.
You're home? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cheers.
Chilling, man.
Popcat. Oh shit. That's the trade for Popcat. It's still pending. I'm gonna clear this. Clear this. So Popcat still pending. No. 14. Here. Popcat. And 15. What was the setup? This was the setup. So pending. RR still waiting. What's the total RR I've made? Wait, Pepe. G. Oh shit, no. It was meant to be like this. There we go. This is such a long hold as well. Long hold for nothing. Pending. Popcat's in a winning trade there. Winning trade. What was that? BE, if anything. So Tau, did I get through that? Tau, yeah, I did. 5.5R. We didn't get this trade here. Oh! Potentially new setup here. Break structure. FBOSS. Now we're just waiting for alerts here. All done people in this winning trade right now. Okay. People. Pending. So let's there in case we win. Basically 5R, so H1 plus 5. What's this one? This one's pending as well, but Popcat. DT. Wait, did I send a photo? Yeah, I did. Okay. Popcat. Nope. Popcat UDT. Bybit. It's on Bybit. This is potential 7.5 plus 7.5. 16. Wait, do you guys have any questions? Anything to ask? Because I'm just journaling right now.
I'm just looking, bro.
Sorry?
I'm learning, bro.
You're learning.
I got no clue, bro.
Alright, let me get some water real quick. Next year I might do either $1,000 to $100,000 or $10,000 to $100,000. But I don't know if I want to start with 1,000 because the risk reward, you'll be risking, if I risk 1%, it'll be $10 risk. I don't know if I want to do that. But I literally want to start a series. I'll still think about it, depending on the exchange as well, because the exchange gives me a $2,000 bonus, then it's not as much as like a $10,000 bonus. Because this one only gave me a $2,000 bonus, and I'm not really doing much with it. But we'll just see what happens next year. Hopefully I do get more people on stream, so it's easier to get a better bonus. But yeah. 16. Popcat. People. Bitcoin. So Bitcoin didn't do what I wanted. It didn't get to any of the zones and it started to go up. I'm going to start cleaning chart now. And then mark this out. So if this is the high of Bitcoin, I don't expect the price to keep breaking new highs because it looks like it keeps respecting order flow. After that, demand reaction. But I will take half a risk on a long in case we are still in a bullish market because I don't think we are bearish yet, but the signs are showing we're bearish. Just gonna mark this out. Okay, from there I'll look for longs, but other than that, I'm not going to look for shorts. So this breaker, this breaker structure and F+ was formed by this breaker structure and demand, creating us new structure. So I'm gonna leave it there. What's the long here? The long would be like that, 1 to 6. That's the new setup. Bonk. I need a general bonk as well. Risk. Did I general bonk? I didn't. Here it says bonk. Bonk. I took a loss here. Took a loss here.
Wait, Eddie, real quick.
Huh?
You know the trading view, yeah?
Yeah.
Should I get, it's 13 months. Is it 13 months? 15 months?
It's 13,
premium.
but I have 2 more months remaining, so it's 15 for me. So it's meant to be 13
makes
months.
sense. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm finna buy right now.
0.25 risk. Yeah, it's a good investment. It's a good investment. 5 risk due to not being lowest demand zone. So we had took away 0.25. We had 2 trades with we had 2 losses with 0.25 risk, and lucky we did because altogether there's 2 losses equivalent to half a loss. So that's pretty good. 29th. And then the new bonk setup didn't form, and I want to take the trade, but that's all good. We're going to still look for this trade here. So that's still the plan, so I'm going to leave it there. So same thing, nothing happened. Nothing has happened. Still high probability setup from here. I reckon we'll wait until next week until we do get a trade there. Oh, is that all the general? Oh, cool. Okay, so 16 trades. Let me calculate this real quick. So by the end of the week, we got how many wins? We had basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses. 6 losses, and then 2 break evens. So 6 losses equals negative 4.5 R. 4.5 RR. 2 break evens equals 0 RR, and then 8 wins equals. So 5 plus 7.5 is around 12.5. 12.5 plus 5.5 is 18. 18, 20, 23. 23 plus 8.5 is 31.5. 31.5, 34, 35, 31, 35, 41R. So 41R. So 8 wins. So in total for first live stream week is 41 minus 4.5, 36.5 R. 36.5 RR for the first week. So in total from this week's stream, which is the first trading week, I totaled 36.5 RR, and that's pretty good. I'm in another trade, which is Doge. We'll see how that plays out. What is that? So 36. Next week, I'm hoping for maybe something in the 20 RR range, because if I do have a good a month averaging 25 RR, I'll be making 100 RR per week. And that means if you're risking $100 per trade, you're coming out with not $1,000, but you're coming out with you're coming out with $10,000 if you get 100 RR per month. $100 risk is $10,000 gain. So even for this, if it's even a $10 risk, right, you're making 36 times that. So you're making what, $360 on a $10 risk. So that's pretty good. I don't know how I'm gonna market that if I'm still shadow banned. I'm shadow banned for another week, but I just need to keep pushing. That's right. I'm gonna clear this, add this to the stream journal. Toggle. What's today's date? Today's date is 30th November. Results of the week. A wins, yeah. And now we need to do markups for next week. So I'm going to clear my watch list after I do these markups. Oh wait, there's still more. Doge. I just took that Doge trade. XLM. XLM was a trade that we missed, so I'm not going to journal that. Dot. No. And ton. I'm waiting for ton. Yeah, so we didn't get an entry here. That's right. Gonna get back to XRP. 4 hours, nothing but high highs. So now this, we need to make new data. So I think we should mark up Bitcoin first and then add that to the first data bank. So BTC USDT, same approach, everything aligning bullish. This is the trade we're looking for. M15, BTC USDT, M15. Potential RR 1 to 6. Ethereum. Nothing for Ethereum. Let me mark out these. XRP, nothing. With okay, I reckon we're in a range for width, so I'm not gonna force anything. Actually, let me jump down to M15 because I feel like from this structure break we have this demand zone, but it's not as high probability, so I'm just gonna avoid that for now. Pepe. So break even. So I'm gonna clear the charts analysis. We already journaled it. Break a structure here. BOS. And then F plus here. Demand zone here. And this demand zone reacted perfectly off this structure. This demand zone here. Or we could have price clear this entire demand zone and then reject. So I reckon put the alert here, take the trade from here, but not trade yet. Wait until we clear this zone or we come into this area and have the stop loss protecting both. So instead of having a stop loss here, we have a stop loss protecting both areas in case, and then target this 6.5. So alert's already set. Control S. What was this? Pepe. Pepe. With Tau still same outlook, just these two areas that want so long. This is a very good long area as well, and that's because of the built up liquidity. But what I don't like is how price is in the middle. So if it's down here in the low zone, then that would make more sense to risk more. However, if it's in the middle like this, we're gonna have to drop risk. We don't want to risk too much. So I'm gonna say 0.5 R, 0.5 risk, percent risk. And then if it comes down here, That's easy 1% risk. So we're not going to take a full risk here. The risk reward's still pretty good. You know, if this hits full TP, you're making 6 times the risk, which is 3% gain. It's not 6% gain, but it's still something. It's better than nothing. Journal Fatale. Got to add the time frame. M15. Too short. Yep, that looks like a potential short. I don't want to fight the market though, so I'm just gonna leave that. Let's look at crypto chat. Oh yeah, look at Algo. My bad. Okay. See, I would say this is bullish, but the thing is, I don't know how we're going to make an entry. I reckon just leave this for Monday. Just kick that out. Get back to Ton. Ton. This is a coin I wanna take a trade on. So Ton USDT. M15. And guys, if you have any questions, just ask me, and then I'll answer it. I'm gonna clear that from watch list now. Dot. Same outlook. Dot. If you guys are asking for this journal, on the outlooks, I'm not posting it in the free section. I'm only gonna leave this in my mentorship because obviously they some of them don't want to join the stream, they can't be fucked, but they just want the answers, so I just leave it there. Dot already journaled. XLM. XLM's already running from the area, so we can just look for continuation from here. So I'm gonna scale down to the low time frame. M15. I like the structure here. We have a breaker structure. I don't like the structure. It's not clean. Never mind. I'm gonna leave Dot for now. I'm gonna leave XLM for now. Get back to Doge. Alright, the trade's looking good. Alright. I'm tightening my stop loss to here. Okay. And then now, same plan. This is the trade I'm in. So I'm gonna, oops. So Doge is already a trade I'm in. 17. This is the boring part of trading, guys. But it's something you just have to do because the money's there. Pending. Live stream. 7. I'm going to remove this note after it plays out, but that's just for me to note right now. Full risk, so that's 1% risk. Pending loss due. Doge. I'm gonna leave Doge on the watch list. So I'm gonna move this to the top. XRP. We can look for a continuation on XRP. However, we can't. So I'm gonna clear that. Look at back at width. I'm gonna leave on watch list, but nothing there. Pepe. Did I already journal this? Okay, so I already have journaled it. Tau, journaled it. Yep. So I'm gonna clear that as well. Cat Chef. So this is from the previous 2 streams. It's not really doing much. It's just ranging. Yeah. I'm just gonna clear that as well because it's Forex. Popcat. I'm liking the re-entry here. So I reckon, drag this back real quick. Sell it here. This could be a trade we take on the weekends. And guys, like last weekend when we took the trades, they played out perfectly. Made the easiest money that we did. However, this trade, I don't want to risk too much. The reason is because the demand zone that I want to take would be down here. But I'll see what happens. No full risk. Half at most. Half at most. So you guys see how I'm just analyzing and I'm writing down my risk management. I'm not just remarking on the strategy. The strategy won't make it profitable. Or if you backtest any strategy, you'll see that's profitable. But you need to go on the charts and determine 3 things: your mental, your strat, and then your psych. So this right here is more psych based, which is the risk management part. So I'm just gonna see how this plays out. My look did go for ADA. Did I already have outlooks for Popcat? No, I didn't. Okay. After this, we have to look at ADA because my alert went off. That may be a potential trade. So potential weekend trade. Potential weekend trade. Okay. So that's weekend. Now we're looking for ADA. I need a clear Popcat. Why was my alert at the high? What did I do? Supply becomes valid after FBOSS. So okay, so generally when you guys are marking supply zones, you need to make sure you're aligning with structure. If there's no structure breaks here, but this is what price is looking like, then this means that this is the new protected low. And this is the protected low. So I need to sneeze. Oh, I hate when that happens. You're about to sneeze and you don't. This is the last stream as well. Alright, so again, this is the protected low. So what'd you say?
Nah, I said bless you, bro.
So this is the new protected low. If structure shifts to bearish, then these are all liquidity. But as of now, the structure is not bearish. It's bullish. So judging from this break here, we're bullish. I'm gonna drop down to the M30. What do we see? I have this potential zone, but I don't want to take that. I reckon this zone is better. And I know it's a big zone, but you just gotta trust me on this. FB. I'm gonna go back to this zone in a bit. Explain why. Okay, so this is the markup for ADA. I'm gonna send the thing here, ADA USDT, in case my students want to see. So this is on the M30, large zone. Alright, so the reason why I have this marked out as a large zone is because I don't want to see price. I don't want to see price come down, reject, and then we enter. That's not what I'm trying to do. I want to see price come down here, maybe consolidate a bit, right? Give us a rejection and then an entry confirmation. So I want to look for a structural confirmation. Look for structural confirmation. And the reason for this is because the zone's too big. So we want to jump down to a low time frame and look for a continuation once it breaks out of the zone. It's fine to look for a chalk here or a continuation boss F boss maybe in this range here. And that's still a good trade because everything aligns. So look for structural confirmations is what we're aiming for ADA. M30, drop down timeframes to look for structural confirmations. Tips. Hold on, let me read this. Hey, before finishing up, can we go through Doge again? I missed that segment. Yeah, I'll go through Doge again. Just give me a second. Tips on psychology. Your psychology is only asked because you only have a strategy. So 3 trading plans. I'm gonna say this for you. So 1, price action trading plan. And what this means is your trading strategy. And then you have number 2, your mental, or let's call it risk management strategy. So in this you would say, what risk should I be taking based off previous outcomes? So example for me, right? I would say, I'll give you guys an example, but I'll give you an easy example because some of you guys are not in the mentorship, so I'll make it simple. So sometimes we get structure like this happen, and then you would want to take a trade off this demand zone right here. That's the first entry you make. But if you want if this is the first entry you make, maybe you have a good risk to reward, like let's say 1 to 5. But if you guys look for a better structural confirmation, so instead of a rejection candle or your first entry, you would wait for price to do this on the lower time frame. So I hate talking and then doing the thing, but you would want to see this on the low time frame. So just imagine this whole thing, but happening here, like happening in this area here, because that's what essentially happens. This happens here, and then you take the trade. That's the structural confirmation. So when that happens, I tend to risk more because there's more confluences, more structure, more to the story. But if you're just taking an initial trade here, then that's just the first entry. You don't have the most confluences, or even if you're on the wrong side of the market, you need to know when to risk less. So example for my XRP trade that I showed you guys, right? I said in the video yesterday as well, in yesterday's stream, I said, guys, like there's a chalk here, but there's no FBOS, so I'm gonna drop the risk to 0.5. And on top of that, we're on the wrong side of the market, but it's given us a confirmation. So instead of risking 1%, I dropped my risk to 0.5% because there was no FBOS and no clean liquidity. And then on top of that, because we're on the wrong side of the market, but I still wanted to take the risk, I then dropped my risk to 0.25 instead. So that's 4 times less than what I was risking. And what ended up happening? Gave confirmation and I took the loss. And how much did I lose? 0.25% instead of 1%. That's another 3 other trades that I would have lost out on that made back everything. So by risk management, that's what I mean. And then you have number 3, your psychology. So psychology is more based off how many trades you want to take. So example, for me, in some of my rules, I'll say something like, all right, if I take 3 losses for the day, I'm done. No, sorry. If I take 2 trades for the day, 2 losses for the day, I'm done. If I'm in 2 trades, one's winning, one's a loss, I don't mind taking another trade. So those are the rules you need to implement into your psychology. If you don't have set rules, and this is why I tell everyone, you need a 2 to 3 page plan on your trading strategy. You need to mark out everything that makes sense. What ifs, and what to do if something particular occurs. So if, let's say, example here, right? If there's no FBOS, well, I'm risking 1% compared to risking 1% on a high probability A+ setup. If something is very high probability, I want to risk more. Sometimes I jump as much as 5 to 10% if it's like fully aligning with everything, craziest confirmation, rejection. But again, that only happens once every 2 to 3 months. But for something like this, you would need to size down. And then if you're continuously taking a loss after loss, for your psychology purposes, you need a rule in your plan that says, I can't take more than 2 losses for the day, or I can't take more than 3 trades for the day. How much am I losing for the day? Am I comfortable losing 1%, 2%? You need to have those rules aligned because you can't just enter the charts and then say, oh yeah, you know, I'll only deposit $400 and then I'll only lose $300 and then I'm out. But by the time you're down $300, why are you risking more to make it back? You know, like there's questions that you need to really ask yourself. You're not stable when you're in the zone, in the trading zone. You need to be consciously thinking all the time. That's why you need to put yourself through phases. You need to implement these phases in order to set yourself up to not ruin your psychology. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Well, I'm just gonna continue the outlooks. If you guys have any more questions, just ask me, and then I'll get back to it. But I'm just gonna keep continuing the outlooks. So I'm just checking from last trades. So last week we had 4-7 clean trades, and these ones eventually played out. I'll go peanut. Peanuts. So I marked up bearish, but obviously we didn't get a confluence for bearish, so I'm gonna clear that. And now we know it's bullish. So peanut again looks clean. Breaking structure here. Now I'm going to say this as if price comes down here, look for shorts. And the reason for that is because we have this breaker structure as well, which is cleaner. And then we have an F-boss here, which is also clean. And we had this demand zone here. And this demand zone potentially reacted off this breaker structure area. So I'm gonna set alerts here. Look long the demand position here. 8.4, 8.5. Crypto notes. Next week's. Peanuts. T. What time frame? 15 minutes and 15. Okay, so for peanut, if price comes in here, gives us an entry and then rejects, and we take the trade and it runs, then we're in the right market. If it comes in but rejects and then takes us out, then we've been bearish since up here. We've been bearish since up here because we don't want to be longing every single demand zone. If this is the next demand zone, we don't want to long it. It just means that price has been bearish the whole time. So we could target this liquidity here if we look for shorts, and then potentially this liquidity here if we keep looking for shorts, because this would mean that price would be bearish. So as of right now, I'm not too sure, especially because we haven't broke new highs. If we broke this high here, then we'd be bullish. Since we haven't, we're still in a ranging market. So because we're in a ranging market, again, no full risk. No full risk. 0.5% at most. Okay, next trade, fetch. Nothing. So I'm just gonna open the app real quick. Wait. Give me 1 second, guys. So XLM. Okay, so we've gone through all the good pairs that are tradable, and then we have these ass pairs that are probably not tradable. H4. See, when I'm confused, look at what I do when I'm confused. I go to these high time frames to see what's actually happening. Obviously, for this, I've got no idea. We are bullish, but entry-wise, no idea. Yeah, but it sounds great. Do you do any charting for spot, like spot long-term trade? I used to, but like think of it like this. If I'm putting in $10,000 in a spot bag, right? I'm not comfortable risking $10,000. If I'm putting $10,000 in order to lose like 1,000, why not just put $1,000 in the trade, and then put on like 10x leverage, which means you're holding $10,000. Worst case scenario, you lose 1,000, and you still have $9,000 to play with. Like, it's better to just trade it with leverage. Is stream lagging? Is stream lagging for everyone?
A little bit.
Oh shit. Okay.
But it's so good now.
Okay. I think it's lagging because because where I'm staying at the Muay gym, and bro, I don't know, I'm such a dickhead. I use so there's a bunch of gym rooms, right? And they're all like one per person and shit. I got a whole room for 2 people because I need more space, and I'm paying double. And then they're supposed to have good Wi-Fi, but we're sharing Wi-Fi with everyone else. And then I think they're also like making content or some shit. So that's the downside to it. But I'm using my 4G in hotspot, which is unlimited. And that's probably what's causing the stream to lag.
It's on and off, but it's not like
On and
full
off.
on lagging all the time. Yeah.
I'll talk to the landlord. I'll talk to the landlord probably tonight because I'm good friends with him now. This trade is going well, up 1 hour. As of break even, I don't think I'm going to move to break even until this breaks here. So there's two scenarios that can play. We could go down to this break even, and then I'll set my stop loss to break even where we don't lose any money, and then price will come back, take us out, and then run. That has happened to me many times, but even though it has happened, I still want to be smart about it. I'd rather lose nothing than to risk everything. So if this happens, I'm fine. Best case scenario, it just keeps on flopping down to TP, and then another TikTok that gets 200 views. Yeah, guys. But that's the plan for Doge. I'm gonna see the other pairs that we can trade. And mind you, like, I don't like trading on the weekends, but if it's like, if the trades are there, then fuck, it's there. Just gotta take it. Did I not take this trade? I didn't take the trade. Okay, whatever. M15, this should look clean as fuck. We have breaker structure here, FBOSS here, and then clean demand here. Set alerts, journal it, rinse and repeat, render. It's not a thing. I wish it was. It's not a thing. Someone say something to me. No, okay. Oh yeah, I already uploaded the stream. That's good. Let me look at other pairs. AVEX, KSM. Oh hey, what the fuck is going on here? No idea. Again, like, you see how I'm just confused? I don't know what's going on, so I just avoid it. If something's not crystal clear, but it's your favorite pair, but it's not crystal clear, just avoid the entire setup and come back tomorrow. Come back the next day. It's not worth taking a risk on something that's a very low probability. You always want to take high probability setups on every single setup you do, every single trade you take. So this trade played out. Again, even though it played out, I was still conservative because there was no FBOSS. So even though I marked it out, I wasn't going to take the trade or take the risk. It needs to be clean. And if again, my rules are, if there's no FBOSS, there's no trade. So avoided. Even if I was going to take this, at most 0.25% risk would have been a win. But again, not worth taking the risk on the trade. So LTC looks like a great continuation. However, oh wait, actually, I'm tripping. This is a very high probability setup. We have a breaker structure here. We have an FBOSS here. Like, my strategy is pretty simple. Just 2 lines in a box. 2 lines in a box. And then for high probability, 3 lines. IB. So boss, IB, FB. The best kind of setup you can take. Add alert there. Long position here. Very great risk to reward. 1 to 8. 1 to 11 even. Okay. So I'm gonna add this to my watch list because it's high probability. LTC USDT. Added. Now we're going to journal it. LTC USDT to prove to you guys that if it does run, I caught it. So add that. M15. Add to the top. So I'm just checking if you guys have any questions, because I don't want to confuse anyone. Like, my strategy is pretty simple. It's nothing complex. You don't have to go harder on anything. Sui. Yep. 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 Still running. Fucking conservative, bro. This is so conservative, but I'm not gonna do full risk. only trades like these, like, I would want to do full risk. LTC, Boss IBFB, that's full risk. Doge, that's full risk. BGC, this, no IB, so probably half risk. But even if it rejects from here, it's good confluence that price will continue bullish. Let's look at other pairs. BNB. Nothing. Pepe. Algo has now we already analyzed it. It's already going up like crazy. Gonna leave that. What about NEAR? NEAR USDT. I love trading NEAR. I didn't take a trade here. This is from yesterday's stream. I said that it's gonna come into this area, reject, and then we can look for another entry. But I haven't seen anything as of yet, and this was already here. I don't know why I moved there. So I'm gonna clear this. I'm still looking for a confirmation. I'm waiting for price to keep developing. So I reckon see, I don't want to force it, so I'm just gonna leave it. I don't want to force it. I'm gonna look at another pair. Arbitrum. Oh, okay. This is good, guys. This is good. This is very, very clean. This is the cleanest price action you'll ever see, and this is what I mean. The 4 hours is bullish. So I'm gonna mark this out real quick. H4 bullish. H4. So H4 bullish. This is the type of journaling I want you guys to do. I don't do it because I'm pretty much used to it. But when you're starting off, you want to go on the high time frame. All right, what's happening on the high time frame? Bullish. Okay, cool. So now we're bullish. We're gonna drop down to the H1. What's happening here? Oh, price is also bullish. You know, it's going up as well. So we have two confluences showing us that price is bullish. So boss there, F boss here, and then this is going to be the 1 hour setup. So we're gonna do this. Mark this out. Oh. Take a screenshot, and then journal it. H1 also bullish. So now we have two bullish alignments on the time frames, saying that there's two bullish trades. Two bullish alignments. So bullish H4, bullish H1, and obviously because we have two bullish alignments, if we see a short entry to take a short, we know not to take the short. Even if it's ranging on the M15 telling us to short the trade, we're not going to short it because we know that the H1, the H4 is bullish. Even the daily is bullish. But I don't need to check because I know. So we see that price is bullish from here. So we're not going to short it. And like I said, like if you're looking for shorts, supplies on here, it's going to get wiped out. You get stopped out. Supplies on here, you get stopped out. You know, like, and the supplies on here, eventually you get stopped out as well. So this could be a great opportunity to take profit in. So you're going to take profit from this daily demand zone. Take profit. So it's daily supply zone. So this could be what the daily outcome could be. Now I'm gonna go up here. It's for bullish, daily, bullish. So everything's lining bullish. Why the fuck would we ever look for shorts? We wouldn't. So if we have everything aligning bullish here, again, we're gonna drop down M15, see what's happening here as well. Bullish, bullish, everything is just bullish. So we have this alignment here. We're gonna wait for the maybe next week we'll definitely come to the zone. If it does, I'm not saying definitely, but if it does, then we're going to be looking for trades. So clear alignment, 1% risk. Risk. 1% risk on if after a reaction, continue to look for continuations. So you guys see what I'm doing here? If price rejects and we miss it, then we can drop down to the low time frame and just look for these F boss continuations, and then just take those trades. And because those trades align with everything else like that we have already journaled and marked out and created a story on, we know to risk more if it aligns and keeps continuing. Look for continuations. So that's how we plan out these trades. It makes sense. And then then that's when we want to risk more because everything makes sense. M30 trade. So that's a high probability. I'm not gonna tick it. Actually, I'll just leave it in case it doesn't come down. But I'm gonna add it to the watch list. ARB USDT. Again, do you guys have any questions? No. Okay. SHIB. H4 has nothing. AVAX. Nothing. Wait, now I'm tripping. Everything's bullish. We can look for M15 continuation. But there's none. So, all good. Moving on. Wait. M30. I'm just going to mark out this area here. And the reason is because this demand zone also reacted off this demand zone. So it's a very strong area to reject. So I'm just going to mark alerts there. Look for rejections. So candle close equals no trade. Look for LTF, low time frame continuations, once there's a rejection to confirm bias. Firm structural bias. Oops. The rejection to confirm structural bias. So that's the plan for AVAX. I'm gonna keep that on the watch list as well. AVAX. And then I'm gonna do 5 more pairs and then hop off because I need to eat or do some shit for the day. Ape, FTM. And guys, if you have any questions, you guys need to ask, bro. So I understand. Appreciate it, bro. FTM. H1. Nothing. Okay, so we already did Tia. Tia is bullish. H4 is bullish as well. However, we're not getting an entry. Took a short from that shit. W, LD, USDT. I can't believe I took profit too early, bro. Shit, motherfucker ran. All good, but. I reckon I'm gonna leave that. Turbo. Bearish. Look for shorts. So supply. This is too textbook for me now. Breaker structure. FBOS. Liquidity. Price reacted off the supply zone. Came down. Now we can look for an M15 short. What did we get? We had a change of character from here. And then we have a supply zone here where price reacted off again. So maybe I'm gonna drop down to the M5. See if price action is clean here. I reckon this area here is where I'm going to look for shorts. So I'm not gonna force it. If I do take the trade, my stop loss is gonna be as tight as here. I'm gonna have a stop loss right here, and then take the trade. So we'll just leave that for now. We also have this internal breaking structure. However, there was no FBOS, so I'm going to drop the risk to half. But it does align with high time frame. So, and this is just confirm. So yeah, 0.5% risk. Gonna keep that on the watch list as well. Turbo, USDT. And then let's look at the last pair. Let's do ENA. Client has that. XTZ. Fuck. Okay. This looks like a highly manipulated coin. However, it looks like something we can trade as well. So breaking structure here. Demand zone from this area. After this rejection, let's see how we could have traded it on the low time frame. So when price did that, let's look for a structural confirmation that we could have taken in order to trade it. So obviously we had a change character from here. Fat fingers, bro. Change character, and then there's no way we could have traded this. And I found it. So the structural confirmation happened here. Equal highs. Demand zone here. And then the trade would occur after this rejection candle. Stop loss at the low. And then target at the highs here. So that could be 1 to 5. But that's what I'm saying about this trade here. Like, we have this overall structure, and instead of taking the first rejection here, which is unclear, and that's just low probability, we waited for a structural continuation. So this is the continuation I was talking about, and then it would have been a 5R. So that's what I mean by don't take the first trade off of a reaction. You want to take a continuation, would be somewhere around here. And all you need to do is just wait for price to play out for 2 days, and then you would have taken the trade. So after that happened, let's look at how we could have entered another trade. The next available trade would be here. This breaker structure here. And then this F-boss here. It's not clean enough for me to determine F-boss. So I'm just going to mark out this demand zone here. And then I'm going to forward test it. The reason why I'm forward testing it is because price has already played out. And it's already pretty high. It's in the middle of the charts. So it's already like here. I would rather take a trade from down here than up here. So I'll just forward test this. And then we'll see. I'm not going to set alerts. Actually, I will set alerts. Just so I can get back to my Gmail and check. But yeah, that's the last analysis for the day. How much? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 pairs into next week. And I'll do more markups on Monday. Tomorrow I have to do my Forex outlooks. So yeah, thank you guys for joining in stream. I'm gonna end it here. See you guys. Thank you for joining.